Hey, what's going on, guys? So, 7 in the morning. I am at the University of Lackawanna, or Lackawanna University, rather, in Scranton. Scranton, Pennsylvania. I know, if you watch The Office. So anyway, I alluded to this with my shooting videos, but I am trying to get certified for Act 235 to be an Act 235 agent. What the hell is that? If you're not from Pennsylvania, that is a certification that's needed to be an armed guard. So I'm just trying to look at, different employment opportunities, make more money, that kind of thing. There's unarmed security guards, but they get paid a little less. So I'm going through this whole process, which I started not really, I really should have done my homework, but getting into it, I didn't know how involved this whole thing would be. I had to get a physical, I had to get a hearing test, pass a hearing test, pass a vision test of the eye doctor. I had to go get a psychological exam, which is not covered under insurance. Not that it matters much. That's a couple $100 to go talk to a shrink. And in Pennsylvania, I did not know this. I learned this the hard way, is there's a lot of therapists, but they're not psychologists. It's weird. Like in PA, you don't need, a license to, be a contractor, but you can, I think you need a license to be a barber or a, hairdresser. I don't know. It's all ass backwards here at PA. But anyway, now I have to go through a 40-hour course. So today's Sunday. I actually filmed a video yesterday here, but I had an error. I think I was still connected to the truck. The phone was connected to the truck for navigation. I don't know what happened, but I'm having a hard time getting the file, so I'm just kind of redoing it now. But, yeah, it's interesting. I was here Saturday night when all the kids left college. We went in, and I was here yesterday morning, and now I'm here today, Sunday morning. And I got here a little bit early just to make sure, because, it's busy in the city. You never know, but right now it's actually pretty slow Sunday morning. So yeah, it was very cool. The video yesterday I made, I wanted to tell a quick story, which is totally embarrassing, but you know me, I love sharing my life with you guys, whether it's cool or not. This was uncool. So the first day was great. Half the, first 4 hours of class was learning the Constitution, American Constitution, which is very important. And, we all focus on the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. I know the Fourth Amendment, but we focus on all the amendments. It's important. Learned about, some techniques using batons. Learned a bunch of techniques with pain management. It's just good life stuff to know. How to kind of take someone down, control them, that kind of thing. Couple of retired cop, one current cop and one retired New York PD. Got 35 years. These guys were teaching the course. And it's funny because they're totally like cops. Like they're teaching the course, they're doing all the important stuff. But then they kind of throw in here and there, like, just so you know, if you tap here, you'll break their wrist. Or if you do this, they'll, just some kind of cop stuff, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. But anyway, it's good to know. It's just good to know hands-on combative maneuvers. And again, how to control someone, some psychological stuff, some physical stuff, a bunch of different ways to handcuff people, things to consider. It's fascinating overall. You know what I mean? Even if this doesn't work out, which would suck, but it is what it is. I'm happy to do this. So, an OC spray. I learned a lot, man. I didn't know that, I shouldn't say I didn't think of it. So some OC spray or pepper sprays, and it comes in tons of forms. You have spray, fog, stream, gel, foam. We know foam from Cold Steel from back in the day. That was called the Inferno. I wish they still made that. I don't think they do. Different techniques with it. What I did not know is that some OC spray is flammable and some is not. And that's important to know because if you're a security guard and you have OC on you and you also have a stun gun or a taser, if you OC someone all over their face and it's flammable and then it's not enough, so you tase them, it will catch fire. Who knew? Electricity and flammability. So yeah, that's not something I would put together unless I was told. So that's just good to know. So if you are an officer, you probably already know this, or security somewhere, you carry both a taser and OC, it should probably be non-flammable. I also didn't know, like, by law, when you spray someone, doesn't matter if you're just a regular citizen or if you are law enforcement or if you're security somewhere, if you spray someone with OC, you're responsible for what happens to them. So if they, like, you spray them and they can't see and they fell into a big hole and got hurt or died or whatever, you're responsible completely. So that's interesting. So anyway, I'm just learning tons and tons of stuff. Yesterday was 8 full hours of penal codes. That was a nightmare, but also fascinating. Sitting there, listening, okay, code, 4201 section B, and subdivision 4, and man, my eyes went crooked, my brain twisted, but I learned a lot about Pennsylvania law. Really interesting stuff. In fact, I'm gonna make another short video after this, because I got something important to tell you guys, because you laughed at me about something, and I turned out to be right. So we'll see. We'll see about that in another video. But anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys. So that's what's up. If everything goes well and I pass the written test, there's going to be the shooting qualifying. We actually go for 2 days out in the range, do a bunch of tests, and, well, not tests, but we do drills and stuff, and then you have qualifying. So that's pretty much it. That's, if you're wondering, I mean, some of you guys guessed it already. That's all it is. Act 235 is a Pennsylvania thing. You need that certification. It's actually pretty interesting because, like, to get a gun in Pennsylvania as a citizen, I've said this before, to get your carry permit, you need 2 people that'll, trust you. And the sheriff's office sends them letters. Hey, do you trust this person with a gun? They both say yes. You go, you pay like 25 bucks, whatever. Boom, done. 5 years, carry permit. To carry a gun at work, completely different story. This is costing hundreds of dollars, many hundreds of dollars, and a lot of your time. So it is very different when you're utilizing, or the capability of lethal force, in a career position or job position. So just fascinating stuff, really fascinating. But anyway, that's it. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. I have to go in. Yesterday was really nice. I walked around. They're having some kind of orientation for the school. So a bunch of college girls had, T-shirts and stuff and coffee. That's what I was looking for, is coffee. It was early in the morning and I forgot my energy drink. Yeah, I do like coffee, but like coffee gives me the runs, man. And I didn't have enough time yesterday. So if I had a cup of coffee, I'd be sitting in class having to take a dump. And that's not cool. Not really thinking of learning when I have to go. So TMI, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.